6-year-old black girl assaulted and harassed by racist classmates. This is what we're doing as we tackle school curriculums across the country. Where is this one, you might be asking? Well, let's give you the details on this. Let's give you the details on yet another black child assaulted at school. So this is Kathia and Albinus Terminio, the parents of a 6-year-old black girl in the Atlanta area. They filed a federal lawsuit against the DeKalb County School District, claiming their daughter endured racial harassment and physical assault at Ashford Park Elementary School. Allegations include a terrifying incident in 2024 where a violent pack of students allegedly grabbed the girl, scratched her face, and dragged her by the hair while shouting, "Attack." Their Terminios say the abuse began shortly after their daughter enrolled in the school. 2023 worsened over time, with school officials failing to protect her. Family has turned to the courts after what they described as inaction from administrators and a school culture that ignored their cries for help. According to the legal action, the child was first targeted in 2023 when a white classmate began calling her the N-word and monkey. The insult soon gave way to physical violence. One incident involved a student stomping on the child's hand, and another, a classmate reportedly threw a desk at the girl. The most alarming event detailed in the lawsuit took place in 2024, when a mob of students allegedly cornered the girl while the assailants egged each other on, yelling, "Attack." Where are the teachers? Okay. Even in that movie with Joe Clark, there were teachers and administrators and security guards around. Cooley High, there was some adult supervision here. Stunning. According to, well, here's what the family says. This is systemic. This is ongoing, and we weren't the first family to experience these issues, said Kathia, adding that she repeatedly alerted school officials about ongoing bullying and demanded a plan to ensure her daughter's safety. That sounds reasonable. But her requests, she says, have been met with silence or hostility. I immediately asked for a safety plan, which to date we never received a specific comprehensive safety plan for our child, Terminio told WSB. One message read, "Get out, leave now. You're not wanted. We don't want you here." Another stated, "If you wanted to be at a school that's more diverse, maybe you shouldn't have moved to this neighborhood." These kids is getting it from their mamas and daddies, because I don't even get why you're talking this way. Kathia reported the threats to Brookhaven police. Investigators were able to trace one of the emails to California. Another to China, she said. DeKalb County School District issued a statement to WSB saying the DeKalb County School District, DCSD, is fully committed, blah, 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 to ensuring the safety and well-being of all students and employees. District and school leaders actively promote a culture of professionalism and respect, aiming to create, I'm not doing it, long-standing practice. Don't comment, but you did comment. You did just comment, and you said some utter nonsense. You failed this child. I don't know why you're talking about what you promote and do when the parents say this has been going on. Do you have any idea, Jordan? Because I've dealt with schools and bullying, and they usually make it more complicated than it needs to be. This is criminal. This is wrong. If this is just parts of it are true, liability abounds. I don't know why they don't just enforce their code of conduct. Seems simple enough to me. Why are you on your heels on this one, I would ask them. What say you?
The most disturbing part about this is the repeated nature of it. This isn't some one-off where you could be like, oh, these kids got out of hand. We stepped in. We made it better. We did our jobs, right? Like a lot of times as a teacher, you can't say like, we can be preventative for somebody's badass kid. Like I kind of understand that. But when one student is the recipient of this much abuse by their classmates, at a certain point, there needs to be an intervention. And the fact that they allowed it to happen over and over to this young girl, which I'm sure is going to end up being traumatic events in this young person's life. That's the craziest and saddest part. And I hope these people, there's some level of punishment for the powers that be, because this is a failure from teachers to administration to the management, the principals,
Yep.
all of the people involved. This is a top down failure to allow these kinds of ugly actions to happen over and over and over
You're
and
right.
over again.
Allowed, I think, is a key word. I think it's appropriate. My mother was a school teacher. I miss you, Mom. For 30 years. My father, a principal and a higher administrator, superintendent's office. He would tell me stories. I've heard the same stories over and over. I enjoy them. I do. Okay, maybe the grandkids don't. I do. My father would go to homes. He actually cared. If this were going on in his schools, he would actually care and want a solution. He would want to work collaboratively with the staff. Why are you working so hard to put out that dumb statement about what you promote? I don't care if you just failed this one student. I don't believe it's just one. Why would I release that statement? It's like the whole neighborhood burned down, but one shed remained. And I am the fire communications director, and I released a statement saying, we work tirelessly and quickly, rapid response, and we were able to save this shed. The end. You sound like a fool. And that's what this statement was. God bless this family. I pray they get the justice that they deserve, and all parents do. You just, what a failure. What idiot sat around eating donuts and drinking coffee and said, put out the statement. Not one person said, I wouldn't put out that exactly. Just say, we're looking into this. This is serious. I don't know, but you don't put out that. Bunch of fools.